For the past days, a lot of cryptocurrency analysts have been talking about whether the Pi network is going to launch March 14th, which is the Pi Day. While some are of the opinion that the Pi network will take more time before it launches, a lot of pioneers are still yet to receive their KYC slot, which without it all of their hard-mined Pi network coins will be burned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Kindly support us by clicking subscribe and notification bell so you get updated whenever we post similar videos. Pi network has grown organically to more than 45 million users over the course of more than 3 years. Since 2021, a large number of users have been patiently awaiting the launch of the official mainnet. Nevertheless, delays have kept them waiting. Following the launch of the enclosed mainnet, the PitCore team published a significant blog post in March 2022 to provide an update to the community and to outline the progress being made on the enclosed mainnet. The Pi Network core team made a prognostication that the open mainnet would become operational in either the month of March or the month of June as at 2022. As of February 2023, a significant number of members of the Pi community are still searching for answers due to concerns around KYC. The wait on mainnet is taking significantly longer than anticipated, and it's possible that it will take considerably longer than we all expected, though nothing is certain for now. Late in 2022, the hosts of a crypto podcast conducted an interview with Pi Network co-founders Nicholas Kakalis and Chingdia Van. However, the talk did little to raise listeners' hopes that the mainnet would soon kick off. An excerpt of fans' prediction stated that a significant progress will be made on the Pi network vision within the next coming months. The Pi network community shares the dismal outlook that many people have on the future of the project over the next half year. Because the Pi network core team is working hard to develop the infrastructure, community, partnerships and ecosystem that are required for the network to be successful, the year 2023 is going to be a significant one for Pi network. This is one of the reasons why 2023 is going to be a significant year for Pi network. By the year 2023, the team's objective is to have accomplished the creation of a fully functional network that is ready for general adoption, as well as a sizable and active community of users, a number of partnerships in place and a range of apps and services created on top of the network. As a result, if you are curious about Bitcoin and the technology that lies behind blockchains, you are strongly encouraged to keep an eye on the situation as it develops. The core team of the Pi network is toiling away around the clock and putting in an incredible amount of effort to produce something truly extraordinary, and it appears that the year 2023 will be an important turning point for the program. The group of people working on Pi network have set the year 2023 as the target date for the completion and launch of a network that is fully functioning and suitable for widespread use. This will be a very major accomplishment for the project, and it will allow a great lot of new doors to open for the different applications that can be found for Pi network. The Pi network is in the process of growing its user base, which is a procedure that is now being carried out. The creators of Pi network have set themselves the objective of the network being able to host a sizable and active community of users by the year 2023. These users will be making use of the Pi network platform as a means to both earn and spend money. It is difficult for many projects to create communities, secure finance and legitimize their projects when they do not have funding at the period that the main network is offline. The Pi network coin is presently not on exchanges. According to a member of the Pi Chain Mall team who spoke with BSC News, recent validator issues have also begun to give many experienced and devoted pioneers headaches. This problem is shared by all application development teams and is referred to as the problem of cash to their credit. The core staff of the Pi network has stayed in close communication with members of the Pi community. There are even members of the core team who have been designated as point of contact individuals for important Pi initiatives. Even in light of this, there has been transparency. In spite of the state of the market, a significant portion of the Pi community is continuing to fight the good fight. Another pioneer by the name of Ben Bright issued a warning and called on other pioneers to have faith in the core team and support the initiative. A portion of 1/8 of his tweets consists of #pioneers who have given up. Take a look back at the adventure that has lasted 3 years. We've certainly come a long way. Remember this important fact: Pi Network is a company that has grown entirely on its own without the assistance of any outside investors. Despite having millions of members and making bogus claims of real-world utilities, many projects and users are still under pressure as a result of the frequent postponements. If the Pi network team is able to provide another substantial update, this may assist in easing community concerns. I have to be honest and say that it isn't going to be the end of the world if it also starts running with an open mainnet. Pi network's ability to set a launch date for the mainnet is now being hampered by the Know Your Customer (KYC) process, which is the most important impediment in the road. In spite of the fact that the treatment is going to be postponed, doing so is for the best possible course of action. The Know Your Customer (KYC) procedure has been delayed so that the organization may make the appropriate preparations. This decision was made because they want to be able to identify individuals who are using bogus accounts. The Pi network does not intend to engage in any kind of initial coin offering, ICO, or crowdfunding for the purpose of selling Pi. As a result, engaging in a sale or listing activity while mimicking Pi network or the people who created it is against the law and constitutes fraud. Any sales of Pi toward pioneers are not authorized and have no connection to the Pi core team in any way. Any possible scams are to be avoided at all costs by pioneers, and they should also refrain from taking part in any of them. It is possible for you to mine Pi at no cost if you use our mobile app to make a contribution to the ecosystem. Additionally, any Pi that has been mined may only be claimed from within the official Pi app via the Mainnet dashboard, and before it can be claimed, it must first be placed in your Pi wallet. This is another requirement for claiming mined Pi. Any website that invites pioneers to claim Pi via ways other than those specified by the company is a fraud. The operation of the decentralized cryptocurrency known as the Pi network is supported by a blockchain. The version of the Pi network that is used for production is referred to as the Mainnet, while the version of the network that is used for testing is referred to as the testnet. A blockchain is the underlying technology. The fact that the Mainnet is the one that is utilized for actual transactions and possesses an actual value, as opposed to the testnet, which is the one that is utilized for testing and does not possess any real value, is one of the most significant distinctions that can be made between the mainnet and the testnet. Because of this, transactions that are carried out on the testnet do not contribute anything of value to the real world and are not contributed to the blockchain in the same way that transactions that are carried out on the mainnet are added to the blockchain. You may already be aware of the fact that I personally hold Pi coins and have a stake in the successful completion of the project. Due to the design of the enclosed mainnet, it is technically impossible to list or trade Pi tokens, and the products that are being traded on these exchanges are not legitimate Pi tokens. Moreover, the things that are being traded on these exchanges are not genuine Pi tokens. It would be misleading to refer to some form of IOU or other derivatives as the native Pi token of the layer that contains one Pi blockchain. In addition to being against the guidelines of the network, this behavior is unacceptable. In addition to the very specific admission made by the Pico team, another glaring sign that there are no real Pi coins being traded on any of the exchanges is the fact that you are unable to deposit or withdraw Picoins at this time. In addition, even if you were able to withdraw or deposit Pi coins, you would still run the risk of having your account suspended because, according to the enclosed mainnet, it is prohibited to exchange Pi coins for fiat currency or other cryptocurrencies. This rule applies even if you were able to withdraw or deposit Pi coins. As a result, the only choice available to you on such exchanges at the moment is to use your own cryptocurrencies such as USDT to buy the Pi that I owe you on the exchange using your own cryptocurrencies. When Pi leaves the enclosed mainnet behind and enters the open mainnet, those exchanges are supposed to give you back any Pi coins that you purchased on the exchange. This is just a theory though. On the other hand, I wouldn't put money on those Pi really making it there. To provide even more clarity, Pi USD, which is not genuine Pi but rather IOUs issued by the exchange, was initially sold on exchange for approximately 5 cents per coin. This indicates that whatever quantity of IOUs are currently in circulation on the exchange were purchased by users of the exchange who received their Pi IOUs in exchange for real USD. This is the case unless the exchange decides to purchase back those IOUs and/or becomes more involved in the trading process itself. After the exchange had sold whatever quantity of IOUs it had created to its customers, any additional exchanges that were to take place between users of the exchange were unable to take place. It is essential to keep in mind that we will never be able to determine what percentage of trades involving the Pi IOU USDT trading pair are conducted between actual users and what percentage include the exchange acting as a party to either one or both sides of the transaction. With this, we have come to the end of today's video. Kindly support our channel by pressing the subscribe and notification button. Thank you and see you in our next video.